Hello, everyone, and welcome to Around South Jersey. I have one of the most popular people in the Delaware Valley with me tonight. And I always wanted to have Elvis. Of course, he's passed away. I don't know if Cher's still alive or not. And Oprah. I wanted to have her on. So there's three people with just the one name, right? Well, in South Jersey, you got the best person with one name, and it's Syboll. Syboll, how are you? It's good to see you, man.
Great to see you again. It's fantastic to be here.
Oh, I got to tell you, this is truthful. I was on last Thursday night with Mayor Finucci, and I said, Mayor, do you know Syboll? Oh, my God, I love Syboll, and his food is fabulous.
Yeah,
and that's what everybody says.
His whole family is incredible.
Aren't they, though?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
And the kids and everything. Yeah, he really is.
They come in often.
So even tell everybody the first one, the youngest mayor of Millville was in.
Ed Salmon and his family are they're regulars. They're there a couple times a month, but they're fantastic. They're one of my favorite customers. I'm not supposed to have favorites, but they are.
Well, you need.
You know who comes in often too? Miss Helen and Lily Caseman.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They're regulars too.
They had a beautiful restaurant in. Next to the hotel that they owned in Millville, the Millville Motor Inn. It was called the Crystal Room.
Yeah, everyone talks about it.
That food was almost as good as yours.
She just celebrated her birthday. I won't tell you what year.
Okay.
But yeah.
That is neat.
Yeah, and they come in usually when George Perez comes in to sing. And he'll be singing on the 26th of this month as well.
That's sold out.
That's one of our best days. We still have some spots left, but
that's good.
We didn't. I don't know that we even announced it. We usually just tell our regulars,
right,
so that they can come in. But we've had him there 4 times. It's been our best 4 nights we've ever had.
He's great. George
and his wife Donna.
Yeah, Donna was my financial advisor for
Is that why you're so wealthy?
Oh, that's it. She's the one that advised me what to do. She worked for Doug Smithson, but she really did all the work. And Doug was sort of out playing golf and flying planes and all that. I like Doug a lot. He's a great guy. But I'm telling you, you've got such a great thing. First of all, we have to tell everybody because what's exciting about Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. So right now we have 195 spots, and 150 of them are taken. We're having a buffet, and that's the first time in 2 years we'll be having a buffet service there. Where our Thanksgiving dinner, the Chef Julian, he's personally hosted and catered my Thanksgivings for the past 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And I have some very wealthy friends who tried to steal him from me, but he stayed true to us.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be sharing his creations with other customers. There's some pretty amazing things. He's going to have Brussels sprouts, just the normal things, the dry brand turkey, the sausage cranberry stuffing, pineapple stuffing, orange cinnamon cranberry sauce, pasta primavera, ham. It's going to be pumpkin pie, homemade pumpkin pie that is actually coming from one of our waitresses' farms.
And
our
there's
family
the
owns
pumpkin
the farm.
right there.
These are pumpkins that are from our farm, and they're gifts to you as well. They're the Stevers, their farm. They're pretty amazing, and Stevers. Yeah, they donated all their pumpkins to us, which was really thoughtful of them.
Well, you do a lot of donations too to people in many ways. I mean, you're sort of like Father Teresa. I have my friend.
Thank you.
Mother Teresa.
Very
You're
nice.
sort of like Father Teresa.
I often say when people, I give out the rings to people, and that's to every table that comes in. When I give those antique rings out to every table, I mean that's what everyone talks about. Wherever I'm at, if I'm in the store, any store I'm at, and someone comes up to me and says, "Look, I'm wearing your ring," it's pretty awesome. And I this is what I say to them usually is that I've heard probably 200 or 300 times in my lifetime that I'm the nicest person that someone's ever met, but I'm just a fraction of who my mom was. And she would love.
That's what you had said. That's wonderful. That's why you have such a great
love that I'm giving those out. It makes so many people happy.
That is wonderful. It really is. Well, Lisa Jester, you must know her. She's wonderful.
She
has dinner Saturday night scheduled.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Nice.
She just told me
Did you get into my phone?
Well, no. It probably comes up on your phone,
Oh, I
too.
love Lisa.
Yeah.
She's pretty amazing.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. There's a lady that's unbelievable. The job she's done at the Airport Museum is
and I haven't been there yet, and I have to go.
Syboll, you got
I want to go, and I have to go. Yeah,
sometime
I've been
or another.
promising I'm going to go, and I've got to do it. But she makes me happy when I see her on the list.
Yeah, she's a very. I'll tell you what, the times I've been there, you have a lot of really nice people. The last time I was there, Bonnie Jackson and her husband Bob and the daughters and everybody, they were there celebrating Bonnie's retirement. And yet Bonnie's not totally retired because she does come over and help straighten up my home for me every once in a while. But just wonderful people. And I look around, I saw lots, and I see doctors, I see all kinds of people.
Yeah, Dr. Boss is one of our, he's a dentist.
That's
Dr.
right,
Boss,
yes.
him and Linda come in all the time. They're really kind people and very generous. We're very blessed with our the patrons that come in there because they're very thoughtful, and they often bring me gifts as well, which I don't know that I completely deserve, but one of our customers that comes in just recently was someone that wanted me to say hello to you, and that's Carly, the Carly family.
Oh, they're wonderful people.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Jane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Jane. And her mother, I loved her mother.
They were in yesterday. They stayed overnight at the hotel.
Oh, did they? That's cool.
I guess it was 2 nights ago. Yeah, they're from Cape May.
Yes.
A wonderful family.
I used to go visit her mom, and her mom lived right next door to Jane.
Yeah, when I mentioned I was coming on here, she was excited to tell you to say hello.
Well, that's good. She can watch us, hopefully.
Yeah, she probably is.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Hello. There's a woman, that whole family, the Carly family, the foundation, Syboll, that they had.
Yeah, they donated millions.
They did, they donated $1 million to the library. And I'll tell you what, I was so thankful to Marie. I said to her, Marie, could you do me a favor? There's a building on High Street, and I was still involved in Millville government, and I was on the Millville Development Corporation. And I said, if you could buy that building for us, that rental income would give us monthly income to help. She said, no problem, Jim, you got it. I mean, just wonderful people.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
It really is, and
And South Jersey has these people,
Yeah.
It's true. Like I say, I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised. Never thought that I'd ever leave Philadelphia, but I always felt like Fortescue was my home. I always felt at home there.
Well, you grew up. That was your summer.
That was our
getaway
summer.
with Dad and Mom?
We've had a place there for 40 years now, and
wow.
I've always loved Fortescue, and I know why. Older, a little bit more wise. I appreciate the foundation of the people that live here. They care. They're neighbors. They're real neighbors. And in the city, you're just a number now.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
It's changed so much. But here, I feel loved. I feel warmth. I feel welcomed.
Everybody loves
grateful.
you. Kevin says, Syboll is a great guy. I live down the street from him, and my name is Kevin. Kevin, nice to hear from you. Mary Messick and Gary Fallows, nice having you with us tonight, as well as Pat Keola Duran. So these are already people that are very thankful. The one thing, Mayor Mike, the mayor of downtown?
Oh, yeah, Mike Rothman.
Yeah,
right. He's awesome. He just got
voter. Doesn't he do?
Yeah, he does the Bonanza.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you.
He's also the captain of the Bonanza. That's his charter vessel, and they also do. They do lighthouse tours as well.
Oh,
I think that's
nice.
probably going to be something a little bit more popular coming up.
Yeah.
Which leads me into very thankful for Bob Campbell.
Oh, he's been amazing.
Yeah, Bob Campbell and Mike. They had just got the last piece of legislation that had to be signed for the permit for.
Right.
Did you hear about this?
I did see it in the paper.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful?
It is. So they're maybe January, February, we'll be going out to bid.
That'll be
to get the sewage.
Yes. Yep.
Which changes, is a game changer for Fortescue.
Tell everybody what it did for house values.
Oh, well, it 2.5 times. Listen, in Fortescue, 4 years ago, when I first started the first restaurant, you could have bought a house in Fortescue for $15,000, $20,000. They sold 3-bedroom homes for $15,000, $20,000. And in the past 2 years, I think all 60 homes that were for sale originally have sold, and they sold their 5th house for over $500,000.
I heard that. Wow.
So, and that was before the
sewage.
That was just the hopes of it coming.
Yeah.
The first day that paper got signed, were in touch with someone came into the restaurant, has been coming in from time to time, and left me his card when I'm interested in selling. He was waiting for that to go through. So I think you're going to see the values of homes at least double in the next 2 to 3 years for sure.
Boy, I tell you, people love you.
I mean, Fortescue is pretty a unique place. I mean,
It is.
You have public roads, but it's a private island.
It really is, isn't it?
You know,
Yeah.
it is. It's a mile and a half long.
Yeah.
You know, you have to live there to stay there, unless you're
unless
staying
you
at
stay
my
at your
hotel
place,
or
right,
an
yeah.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
And there's security on the bridge already, but I'm sure that there'll be more security as time goes on, which makes it a very safe island as well.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And I mean, the fact is, being on or near the water is what people look for. That's why the homes, and we're so lucky to have the other Jersey Shore, which is what
you get
Fortescue is.
$1 million views
Yes, exactly.
for less than $1 million prices.
Yeah, because at the shore you're paying $2 million, $3 million.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever, just to get a place.
More
as
than
well.
that, Avalon and
Oh gosh, yeah,
6
million. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Albert Casper said you're the best,
I love
and
Albert.
Kim Delp Jordan said looking good. Syboll, yes, he does look good.
is true.
Cindy Stanger Cook said hello. Patty Connor. Now you know Patty,
Well,
right?
Patty's worked for us for years. She's going through some health problems right
Oh, I'm
now.
sorry to hear that,
I
but
did
she-
see her today. I love Patty.
Well, she loves
We
you.
love
She said
she makes incredible pie.
she lives near you, and she absolutely loves you so much. You're just a super fantastic guy. Love Patty. So, I mean, it's not just me telling me how great he is. I mean, you know, to your credit, because you are a giver, you know, people really, and you have a great personality. I mean, you've never met a stranger, you know.
No, I kind of love everybody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not always the best thing, but I give everyone multiple chances, and because God has given me multiple chances, so I'm grateful.
Well, how long, I mean, when did you open the Fortescue Grill?
Fortescue Grill, we opened that in 2000, what was it? When did the pandemic hit? Was that 2019 or 20? 19? So we must have opened in 2018.
Right.
So we opened up, that was the end of the season, I think it was August 31st, when we opened the doors, and we figured we'd get comfortable with the place and get ready for the springtime. And I think it was, we hadn't seen a profit or anything the first few months at all, because it was the end of the season, we were just starting out.
Right.
And I think it was in February, we had a line at the door, the beginning of February. It just happened. It was cold. We had, I think, 10 people at the door waiting to come in. And me and my business partner, Julian Grady, at the time, we were so excited because it was the first time we had a profit. And then the following week, the pandemic hit.
Oh, no.
So we had to make a decision whether to go all in and continue to work unpaid for the whole period of the pandemic. But luckily, we had people that were very generous that came in and left tips for takeout. They were overly kind. Our patrons were incredibly generous and kind, and so we stuck it out. And then when the Charlesworth came available, because we heard it wasn't going to reopen.
Right.
I jumped on that because Jim and Shirley have been friends of mine for 20, 30 years, and they knew how passionate I was about the island and how much the Charlesworth would mean to me to have. And I'm not quite sure they would have sold it to anyone else, honestly. They had too much invested in it.
That was part of their life.
It was important that they went to somebody that they thought cared about it, and I hope that we've done them proud, because
I'm sure you have.
We put 2 years into it, and
So that's what it's been now, 2 years.
2 years, yeah. So we're over that hump.
Do you know Stevie Bacon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's online. He said he brought his 13 club down there.
Yes, they did.
They love your
Hoping to be a
place.
member someday.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
Well, not soon, because someone has to go. So yeah.
And Albert says he puts extra. I guess you put extra butter in the potatoes. Candlelight dinner down there. Was he talking about down at the other place in 2018? He said.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh yeah. That's our lights went out one night. Someone hit a pole and the lights went out.
Oh,
We
I see.
Lit up 100 candles all over the restaurant. It was probably not the safest thing in the world, but it was a lot of fun.
Barry Smith says Michelle,
Oh yeah, Michelle and Barry are
my
amazing.
mother
Yeah.
Virginia, and I
Yeah.
are honored to count Syboll
them
among our
we'll-
favorite people.
Tell them we'll probably see them at the Queen soon.
Yeah, that's right.
Like the
Boy,
Queen
what
Diner.
a great guy
The mother
Barry
goes
is.
there,
Yeah, Virginia is wonderful. Yep. Well, you got all kind of friends, buddy. I'm telling you. Geez, it's already 18 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Wow.
We're really moving along. We're going to be back with Syboll to talk about some great things, including, don't forget, Thanksgiving. He's still got about 45 seats available.
Yeah, we have 45 seats available.
We'll give you the number when we come back, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm Brian Lankin, third-generation business owner. Al's Shoes, been at the same location since 1961, our 61st year. We specialize in work boots, work shoes, orthopedic shoes, baby walking shoes, and school shoes. We go up to a men's 17 and a woman's 13. It's $5 off 25 and 10 off 100 if you mention that you've seen this.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
I chose DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home because they treated me with respect and compassion. I couldn't have gone through all this if I didn't have DeMarco Luisi by my side. They did everything that they could to make me happy, and that was important to me and my kids.
At the DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home, we're here for you and your family in your time of need.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. My guest is Syboll, who is the owner of the beautiful Hotel Charlesworth, where you have, honestly, some of the best food you'll ever taste in your life. I just had somebody the other day was telling me, oh my God, Jim, I love the sea bass, the Chilean sea bass. I said, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, over white wine, cream sauce, with organic spinach.
That is so good.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Very good.
Probably my favorite, what I tell people is it's expensive, is the filet mignon with lobster tail, our special that we have. It's an 8-ounce filet, top cut from Marcacci's meat. It has a pan sauce. It takes 8 hours to make.
Wow. Holy cow.
A lobster, 8-ounce lobster that melts in your mouth. I don't know. If I had 2 hours to live, I'd probably order that with an extra lobster tail and a side of Chilean sea bass.
Well, that sounds really good.
Yeah. So that's probably my favorite meal there. But our pork chop is out of this world. It's smothered with apple and bacon. Everyone says it's the best pork chop they've ever eaten. If I don't hear that from 8 out of the 10 people that have it, I'm shocked. It wasn't like my mom made it. When she made it, she just made it. It was like this thin, dried, with lots of gravy to cover it, just so you could chew it, you know.
I'll tell you, the chef or whoever you have preparing all this stuff.
Yeah, Julian Grady. He's my business partner, along with my sister, Amy Munger.
Yeah, they are phenomenal. And the food is really fabulous, folks. It truly is. I mean, Barry Smith was just talking about, you know, the Hotel Charlesworth makes the trip to Fortescue, the big city of Fortescue, worthwhile or something, which is cute. But nice. It is a unique place, and you know, I also want to mention Bob Campbell. When I was a county freeholder at that time, Bob came before us, and I was 100%, and I think all the freeholders were behind. In fact, I know at least all my friends were, behind getting the sewer in
Yeah,
to Fortescue.
it's been going on for a
And,
long
you know,
time.
the other factor that you brought up that all of us residents of Cumberland County benefit from is the rateable base will go from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you mentioned, $500,000 home. And
Yeah, I
and that,
mean,
you know,
well, Fortescue itself is the most revenue and taxes for the whole township.
oh, sure.
We pay
yeah.
more taxes just for our small island than the whole township put together.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
with the
yeah.
property value going up, that's going to help the township.
Yes, and the county too, because the taxes are split between the school, the township, and
Yeah,
the,
which
and
is,
the county.
I mean, it
so.
just helps everyone. And the fact that they're saving this historical place, which
Yeah,
it is
it is,
historical.
yeah,
It's been around for
yeah.
hundreds of years.
Yeah, it's a beautiful view. My goodness, folks, the view itself from the Hotel Charlesworth from his dining room is priceless. It's just, oh my God, especially around sunset, it's just true.
Yeah, and I don't know the answer to this, but the Charlesworth is going to be 100 years old next year.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I don't know what the oldest restaurant in South Jersey is, but I can't imagine there being a restaurant that's been in business for 100 years.
Phew, no, I
You
can't
know,
either.
opened by a woman.
Wow.
You know, she built the Charlesworth.
Who was the woman?
I can't.
Oh, that's okay. I know
she's
Shirley
gonna
and Jim.
kill me. In fact, maybe that's a good segue into the ghost.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us about that.
Yes. So my sister was taking a photo of the wine, Cedar Rose Winery, and the back of the photo was all white. It was just we have an all white fireplace. So there was nothing behind her. There was no glare or anything behind her. She was taking this photo that you're seeing on the TV right now, and she was going to crop that napkin out and put it online, you know, as an advertisement. And then when she cropped it out and she pulled into the wine, she can see the reflection in there of a woman inside of the wine bottle
my
behind
goodness.
her.
Yeah, I see.
And if you look at her, she
can.
looks like a period woman, like
Yeah.
you know, maybe from the 20s or something, wearing a shawl and her hair up. But we think that might be Urella. Her name was Charlesworth. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Wow.
That possibly a much more flattering photo of her than the photo we have of her. To be honest with you,
That's a neat
but
thing,
she
man.
was quite an entrepreneur to build a restaurant in 1924 as a woman.
Yeah.
She was
sure was. Wow,
I did do
amazing
some
lady.
research on her, and she's a direct descendant from a captain, a very famous captain, and she comes from a long lineage of strong people.
Wow,
So-
that's fantastic. But two of my friends are going to be having Thanksgiving with you, Sheila and Pam Roselle.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be down having Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to be there with my family at 6 o'clock. Sheila and Pam, I don't know what time you guys are coming. So there's
not
3 servings, right? 2, 4,
Yeah,
and 6?
we're having 2 to 4, 4 to 6, and 6 to 8. It's a 2-hour window, which should give people
Sure,
enough time.
exactly.
If not, I will kick them out.
Yeah, well, it's okay. That's why
Which
I took
we normally
6
don't
to 8
do.
to get out.
Yeah, 6 to 8, you're fine. You can stay for an extra half an hour, and then the dishwasher will probably want to
Yeah, so you get
squirt you out.
Yeah,
But
I
it's,
don't blame them.
And
I promise
it's
we'll be out there.
$55 a person.
Uh-huh.
And if people are interested, they can call the Charlesworth Restaurant or 215-519-0796, which is my phone number. But if you want to call the restaurant, it directly goes to my number if I don't answer there.
Okay, so
So we have 45 spots left, and I'm sure that they'll probably go quickly. Yeah.
anybody that's been there will be thrilled to come down and
Yeah.
have Thanksgiving
And they're
dinner.
going to be
with
making
you.
out for $55.
Yeah, that's super.
You know, that's
Yeah.
a super deal with the
It sure
dessert,
is.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, with all the
But,
fabulous food.
Yeah, I've never. Thanksgiving is very important to me. It's when my mom got sick, I took over the tradition and had up to 30-some people at my home for Thanksgiving 2 years ago, and it was all sitting at the same table, and it's been a tradition for me. So to share this, which we had to because it's a winter time and our business has got to stay afloat. So we decided to have Thanksgiving dinner there and to share my chef with everyone else so that he can make people happy, and then older people that can't cook and they want somewhere to go.
Yeah, that is nice. It really is. But I'll tell you what, it's just amazing how you pretty much have to have reservations to come to eat.
Yeah, we had 100 last Saturday. We had 100 people at the restaurant. on a Saturday in the wintertime in Fortescue.
That's what I was going to say.
amazing.
I think you've overcome any reason for people not to come, because everybody goes, oh my God, from the mayor to the former mayor and the different people.
To Senator
Testa,
Testa, yeah, nice.
you know, I mean,
It was
in
a
fact,
great guy.
I saw a picture online of, I guess, did they have breakfast or they have lunch, the Republican?
Oh yeah, it was a private party that they
Yeah,
threw.
right.
It was,
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, Stoltz, Taylor, and Sandy Taylor. They'll be throwing their Christmas party again. They had a party for the Republicans,
Oh, that's nice.
and their daughter actually works for us as well, but she's in college now.
I see.
That's,
Yeah. Well,
Sydney.
it's wonderful. Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, we have our employees are unbelievable. Jeff, we have. He's been working for us for the past 4 years. He's stayed with us, and Kevin just came back, and Nicole, and her boyfriend, who has actually Teddy Lindros, who sings. He's from the area, and he's singing. He's a singer.
Oh,
He
that's
works for
nice.
us. Yeah.
Talent as well, besides just
Yeah, we
good
got
food.
our crew of people are amazing. I don't know if I said this last time I was on, but the kids that work for us all literally came up to me individually and told me that they would work for the whole winter for free to get us through.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
where do you
fantastic.
hear?
Yeah.
Like, how is that even? They didn't even. It wasn't something they all came up with together or something. They individually said, if things are hard or
Wow.
whatever, we'll work for free. I
That's
mean,
fantastic.
So I tend to have their backs when they make mistakes more than I probably would if I was in a different situation. But how do you not have someone's back that says that to you? I mean,
Well, but I'm sure.
and they're excited to come to work. They're like thrilled, and
Yeah.
all the patrons, they all know who they are. They ask to talk to them and stuff. It's
That's neat.
it's fine dining, but it's a different. It's just more family. More. There's more engagement to people, which I think is important
Yeah.
because, like you have everything. You have the sunsets and the food is out of this world. So
Yes, it
you know,
is.
if you give
Yeah.
people like some happiness and love in there too, they seem to want it. So they'll come back.
Someone said they saw you breaking, or no, not you, Julian, breaking down fresh pumpkins today for the pies.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. So we know it's gonna be a fresh
Every
pumpkin
one
pie.
of those pumpkins he carved out. Today there was, I don't know, there must have been 50 to 100 of them, and
Wow.
to make that pumpkin pie, that homemade pumpkin pie. But if it wasn't for Brooke's family donating them to us, well, he probably wants to curse her out right now, but that's okay. Everyone will be happy eating it. His
I'm
pumpkin
sure they
pie
will.
is out of this world.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's
One of
delicious.
my favorite pies. Yeah, it's fabulous. And that goes along with Thanksgiving, for
Yeah,
sure.
and you'll have some of it.
Oh, absolutely. I got to watch my portion, but I will,
Me too.
Yes, no, I totally understand. One of the things, too, folks, that I wanted to mention, and Syboll brought a couple bottles here, that the Cedar Rose Winery Company is affiliated, or I should say Syboll's affiliated with Cedar Rose Wine in Deerfield Township. And it was interesting. They now have Cedar Rose Wine at the Queen restaurant in Vineland as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And Sandy Fortescue was my guest. She filled in for the mayor. She's Economic Development Director for the city of Vineland. And I forget what type bottle of white wine that she and I shared, but it was one of the best I had ever had. And she said the same thing. She bought a bottle to take home for
Oh, nice.
she and
Well,
her
this
husband.
bottle of silica is for you to take
Oh, thank
to
you
bring
very
to
much.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. I can bring it with me at Thanksgiving dinner. And, of course, we've got all kind of great food. And I wonder what you were doing. That's great that you're going to have the buffet. So
Yeah.
you're having Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Let's see, what does he got here? The pineapple. That pineapple stuffing is
Oh, I love stuffing,
unbelievable.
yeah.
And ham, pasta primavera, banana bread pudding with bananas, walnuts, chocolate chips, and strawberries with
Oh,
cream
my
sauce.
goodness.
That's out of this
Wow.
world. His sausage cranberry stuffing is, and he's got a corn, pepper, onion, and bacon and cream dish. That's
Wow.
yeah. So yeah, maybe you want to rent a room so you can take a nap afterwards. The mashed potatoes
Well-
and the string beans almondine are
Oh, yeah, I
incredible.
love that, too. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things as well. And I know we're going to take a break, but when we come back, I know you wanted to talk about Megan Wren.
Oh,
and all the
Megan
great
Wren and
things that
Jesse,
she's
yep.
doing in Fortescue. We'll be back to talk about Megan and her facility right after these messages.
I'm Brian Lankin, third generation business owner. Al Shoes, been at the same location since Since 1961, our 61st year, we specialize in work boots, work shoes, orthopedic shoes, baby walking shoes, and school shoes. We go up to a men's 17 and a woman's 13. It's $5 off, 25, and 10 off 100 if you mention that you've seen this.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
I chose the Marco Luisi Funeral Home because they treated me with respect and compassion. I couldn't have gone through all this if I didn't have the Marco Luisi by my side. They did everything that they could to make me happy, and that was important to me and my kids.
At the DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home, we're here for you and your family in your time of need.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. Our guest is Syboll, one of the owners of the Hotel Charlesworth, along with his sister and Julian.
Yeah.
The three. And Amy's a wonderful server, does a great job, and it's nice to have family with you.
Yeah, and she's, we butt heads once in a while, but it's okay.
Well, your
we
brother
have fun.
and sister.
We have fun with it. She runs the hotel part of the
that's
restaurant.
super.
And
That's great.
Of the business, and then she's also a server, and everyone loves her.
I told
equally.
one of my people that works with me, Erica Milborn. She and her family stayed at the hotel and said how much they loved it.
Nice.
She's a sweetie. She's a good lady. So let's talk about a good lady,
Megan Bradley. My God,
what she's doing.
Like I will say this: that if it wasn't for Megan, I would not have the Charlesworth. It was her brilliance that was able to get me through all the paperwork, and Jesse, who's also supported us from day one, even when we were at the other restaurant. Megan has the Sea Chest in Fortescue. It's has over 50 local artists. Their designs are in there. There's paintings, and she's going to be closing on the 18th for the season. But right now, she's going to have hot cider starting this weekend for the small business. And you know about this? It's
Small Business Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
On
Yeah,
the
that's
26th,
right. Yes.
and that's when we're going to be having George Perez as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So if you wanted to come out and support her on the 26th, and then come afterwards to see George, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it's super.
His voice is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
It really is. It's unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
So there's, I was just informed today from the mayor that the beach replenishment project is still a go.
Oh, that's great.
For next year. That's another really important thing
Yes,
for
it is.
Fortescue.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing more dredging.
Yeah,
have you
that's
been down to the other end of the beach by
Yeah,
any chance?
not
Did you
recently,
when's the last time you were
Probably
there?
a year ago or
Oh,
something.
no. You have to go there.
Okay.
There's a huge beach down there now.
Wow.
Good, 150, 200 feet. of
Oh,
beach.
my goodness.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
there was 30, 40 umbrellas, people out there with
Oh, that's
umbrellas and
nice.
stuff. It was incredible to see that
That's
this year.
fantastic.
So I can only imagine what this is going to do for Fortescue next year.
Yeah. It's exciting. It really is.
Yeah,
It's,
and the green team on the 7th of January, they're going to be doing a polar plunge.
oh, wow.
So if you want to follow the green team, there's more information. I will not be doing it.
Who
or
was on
be
the
there.
green team? Do you know? Is that
That's Megan. There's a whole team of people.
Oh.
The green team. They all.
okay?
Yeah, it's Liz and Megan and Maureen, and there's a whole bunch of them, and they're the ones that really
Megan-
help Fortescue. They clean up the trash. They do all. They're incredible.
Yeah.
We just had a benefit for them actually. Floss Barber and our neighbor. She's from Philadelphia. She's a designer, Rittenhouse.
Wow.
And she just bought a house next to Charlesworth and redid it. And we went to a thing in Philadelphia for Alan Dom, probably will be the next mayor of Philadelphia, just 2 weeks ago. But they did a benefit for the green team to raise money, and they had
that's
opera
nice.
singers and
Wow.
in Fortescue. There was there
that's
was
amazing.
100 people there with opera singers, and
Oh,
it was
that's
beautiful.
fabulous.
Really, really wonderful event. I'm not sure that Fortescue thought they'd ever see opera singers, but it was awesome.
Well, I'm sure Fortescue never thought they would see Syboll with the best food in South
No,
Jersey,
they probably
Delaware
didn't
Valley.
think that either. That's true.
I remember Megan swam the Delaware Bay.
Oh yeah. And,
She's
in fact,
amazing.
I
She
tell
does
everyone that she swam across the
triathlons.
ocean to save a turtle. That's my.
I wouldn't be
I told,
surprised. That's the reason
Sue
she
and
did it.
Bill Conway that last night, and they couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, she's a really wonderful lady. There's a lot of people like her, but she's so amazing.
Yeah,
she cares
she's,
about the
and if she's
environment.
watching this, please work on that grant that we're looking for. Megan, you're a genius. Please help me.
Oh, Tom Verba, my friend, just said that he and his wife Jane love the sea chest.
Yeah, it's beautiful. She did an amazing job with that. When you go to the sea chest, you're going to find out that it's not just some little hole in the wall spot. It could compare to any place I've been in Maine or in Cape May. It's beautiful. She did a really great job there. We do have some other things that are coming to Fortescue. Some new businesses that are coming.
Oh, that's great.
So our old restaurant, which was the Fortescue Bayside, apparently they're going to be. They have a potential renter for that
good.
coming in the spring, which is great because there'll be breakfast and lunch there for people, which
That's
I
good.
really would
Yeah.
love to have. There's a holistic shop that's going to be coming in, a massage healing center, a Reiki crystals and things of that nature, which is pretty exciting.
That sure is.
And that's my sister just bought another property next to her, which she's going to turn into something. I don't know if it's going to be an antique shop or
that's nice.
something like that.
That is fabulous.
Kind of exciting.
It really is. I mean, that's, just like our own little Cape May in Fortescue.
That close, but it still baffles my mind when I go to, I'm constantly meeting people outside of Fortescue in this area, Millville, Vineland area, and they still never heard of Fortescue.
No kidding.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
Like, the tellers at the bank tellers,
yeah.
they just never heard of it. It's just, and it's so close.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
crazy to me.
Yeah,
that they don't
wow.
know about it. And then when they come, because I've had people from Lowe's and Wawa and come and visit because they hear I have the restaurant. They come and visit, and they're like, I can't believe this is here.
Yeah.
They lived there their whole life and had
That's
no
something.
idea that there
Wow.
was a beach right there.
That's
you know.
yeah, that is sad, but now, but thanks to you, more and more people are going to know that
thanks to a
Fortescue's
lot of
there.
people,
and Megan and your sister and everybody that's
Julian
involved.
and
Julia.
getting the word out. And,
Yeah, well, I
Campbell
love
and-
Fortescue. It's a beautiful.
and they're
island.
catching fish too.
Are they really?
Oh, they're
that's
catching
super.
stripers left and right.
Oh, that's great.
Cliff Higbee's worms that's what they're biting on.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
Place to get your
I just
bait.
went to Betty's yesterday. She closed for the season. Betty
did she?
Higbee
Yes,
has been
yeah. I've
a
been to
staple of
Betty's.
Fortescue.
Yes.
She is
Had
an
lunch there.
amazing woman who has been working for, I think, 60 years or over 60 years at that restaurant, and she does a wonderful job. I really admire the Higbees and Betty.
Yeah. Well, the whole family, and the water rescue, the Higbees, that like Fortescue for if they need somebody, they call Fortescue the Higbees with whatever dive team. I guess.
Oh, well, the
it is.
dive team. Yeah, Cliff was amazing with the dive team. Now we have a new chief for the fire department. Is George Robinson. He's pretty incredible. He's doing a great job. Everyone seems to be very happy with him. But Cliff is probably the best diver there is in South Jersey.
Yes.
Honest to God,
No,
he is. I
totally
hear.
agree with you. Yeah.
I'm not just. He's not the one to say it, but everyone else is. So.
Yeah, that's true. He does a
he's
fantastic job, and just a wonderful family. But it comes back to what you say when you look at that community. Everybody is so nice and helpful, and you fit in very well, because even when you were in Fishtown, I was told you were doing all kind of great things. Somebody just told me
A
that.
few things there. I had an anti-bullying movement, a drug
that's nice.
awareness website. I
Wow.
had a program. Yeah, I did a few things there to try to help. But I'm here now.
Yeah, we're glad you're
and
here now.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's super to have you here, that's for sure. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, it's the best food. I mean, I have to tell you, Winfield's was right up there. All fabulous food. And unfortunately, I don't think Rick and Lois are going to reopen Winfield's. They're talking about opening some type of a pub type thing next to it, not where Winfield's is. They have the building next door. But the food at the Hotel Charlesworth is, I don't, never had better food anywhere. I don't care where I've been. I've never had better food than you get at the Hotel Charlesworth. And we're talking about Cape May. I think I'd put any Cape, I've been to Peter Shields Inn, and it's
A big portion of our business, I'd say,
Comes from
a
Cape
huge portion of our business is from Cape May.
and that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I'd say 80 to 90% of our business is from Cape May, Avalon, Ocean City, Sea Isle, Lower Deerfield, Upper Deerfield, Vineland, Millville. That's all of our business.
Well, I've seen people from Cherry Hill. In fact,
we have people that have been here from New York. We have a lot of New
I was gonna
Yorkers in the
say,
summertime. Huge New York following.
One time I was there, maybe it was the summer, the fellow was from outside of Philadelphia, he and his wife, and we were talking. And that's what's nice, too. You get to meet a lot of people from all over the place.
And that's the thing, is that when you're there, you're not just sitting there talking to the person you're with. And
that's true.
It's a very unusual situation, because usually when you're fine dining or you're out, you stick to yourself. You don't really talk to the people next to you.
Exactly.
But for some reason, people feel comfortable there, and they talk to the people around them.
Well, it might be the owner. He makes you feel comfortable, you know? Well,
Maybe it's the food.
I think it's a combination of both, because this guy is amazing when he's in there. He keeps everybody happy and laughing and hugging everybody, and it's just really genuinely
I do.
warm,
It's
friendly
an
person.
interesting thing, the hugs. When I was in the club scene in Philadelphia for 17 years, I hugged everybody because I was hosting the parties, and every single person that came in. And I was in a horrible home invasion 16 years ago, and it took me years to be able to even have anyone touch me, let alone hug me. So
sorry.
So the fact that I hug people again is in itself is a very therapeutic, beautiful thing, because I never thought it happened. So.
Well, and you have
super grateful for that.
A lot of wonderful people that come down to your place that I'm sure appreciate the hugs. It's because it's genuine. You really care about people, and all the donations and all the things you do for society, for people everywhere. It's quite a tribute to you, Syboll. That you have that gift that your mom gave you, I guess.
My dad.
Yeah, I didn't know Dad.
A little harder, but yeah. Well, he was a Green Beret in Vietnam. I went to military academy, so.
Oh, God bless him.
Yeah,
wow.
He was, and that's why I have an appreciation for our flag.
Yeah,
and America in general.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Appreciation for it, because it got drilled into me as a kid, and I learned to respect and I learned to be grateful for what I have.
Yeah, and you have one of the most beautiful restaurants. I mean, the view, I don't care where you go, the view is second to none, and it is just fabulous food and lots of people there that you'll probably know. I mean, it's just trying to think of the doctor. Mary Jo's his wife's name, and he was a doctor in Millville. He and Mary Jo and another couple were in there one night. I was in as well. Like, if you remember Mary Jo's husband, his doctor, and I drew a blank on his last name, but they were there and just, enjoying their food. They had another couple. They had moved. They're like maybe outside of Cherry Hill or something as well. But every time I go in, I see people I know. One time, it was funny, I went in, and that whole back wall, like, there were people from Morristown that day, and I think there was like 12 people, and I knew every single one of them.
Oh, having a party. Well, everyone knows
nice.
who you are. So.
Yeah, most people do.
I haven't met anyone that didn't. So.
Well, I guess 40 years of doing this program gets people watching once in a while, and I want to congratulate the Millville High School football team for winning the semifinals this next Saturday. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday, December 3rd, I think it is. They're going to play at 6 o'clock. We'll be there to broadcast the game. We're not allowed to televise it. We're going to be there to broadcast it on WMVB 96.1 FM. It'll also be here, the audio only, on Channel 22. And, of course, we also have it on our Facebook page. So there are the 3 places you can hear it. And I had a really nice compliment from Larry Andrews. He said, Jim, what we did was we watched the video online, turned the audio down on the laptop, and turned on WMVB and listened to the play-by-play. Of course, we're the Millville guys. We've been following Millville football for over 50 years. And so we hope you'll join us on December 3rd for the state championship. First time ever they've had one state champ. Last year they had, I think, 2 state champs, Central and South Jersey, which was what Millville was. And then you had North Jersey, 1 or 2. One of those had that as well. So that'll be a good thing to be able to do. So we hope you'll join us. But don't forget, Thanksgiving. There's 45 seats left at going to be a fabulous buffet. I assure you, I would just want to try all the stuffings and a little bit of turkey. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's exciting. And it's $55, but that's from soup to nuts, so to speak. It's got all the desserts are phenomenal too. And what was the pate, the appetizer with the tuna?
Oh, the tuna tartare. Tuna over cucumber, avocado stout, homemade wontons with a spicy sauce. We also have a Christmas bazaar that's coming up.
Oh, do you?
We do. We have, I think, 20 vendors for that already, and that's December 3rd from 10 to 1.
Oh,
that's my sister's in charge of that. Then it's wreaths and twisted water flowers, jewelry and a spirit table, handmade crafts and goods, hot chocolate bombs, wood carvings, photography, Christmas ornaments and decorations.
Wow,
so probably
super.
maybe Irma and John will be part of that. And then we do have someone on the island that carves too. One of our neighbors, she's from Maine. She does really nice work. Her stuff is in Megan's shop.
Wow.
Sharon Bachman is one of our best customers, and Karen Breslow. If it wasn't for her helping, we'd be in trouble also. Rob Lohr, I have to talk about him.
You were saying
Rob Lohr. If it was not for Rob Lohr, I don't know how we would survive. Rob Lohr has helped us. Unbelievable. He's a local. His family had a septic, the Lohr septic, and him and Sydney. They're good people, incredible people. I can't say enough about them. They come whenever we need them, and that's why we're so grateful for them, and we're grateful for everyone that comes and helps support us, because without them, we wouldn't be there. It's a big restaurant.
Yes, it is.
We're staffed 20 people. We have a staff of 20 people. We're open right now 13 hours a week. Friday from 5 to 8. Saturday 3 to 8, and Sunday 2 to 7. So 13 hours a week to sustain a building like that. We need help. So we appreciate our customers, and they know we appreciate them. Have you been to a Taste of Italy in Vineland? Yeah, it's a pizza place, and they have it's a Taste of Italy, it's called.
I guess not.
It's delicious there. It's just there. One of our customers, it's in Vineland. Bob, I don't know.
Okay.
I just Googled it.
Okay.
And I went there, and it was really good. I was really happy with their food there also.
Wonder if it's up near the Queen restaurant, because somebody told me how good.
It's in Vineland.
Yeah.
The new Queen. Yeah. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah. Well, that's a great place, because they have 2 for $25 meal. You and I could go.
Oh, that's
honestly, you get salad or soup.
I still don't know how they do that. I swear, being in this business, I don't know how they do it.
$12.50 for a meal. It's like, okay, and that's super salad entree with a vegetable and dessert. That's like, okay.
They just had 40% off. For
their second anniversary. In fact, it was funny. Yelmaz and I are good friends.
I'm already working for free, so you don't need
to do more. He said to me the other day, Jim, feel my hand, feel how cold it is. And I said, Yeah, and then I went back and I said, it's so cold because you gave away all your money on that 40% off deal.
That is true.
But good people, too. They do a good job. They really do. And, of course, as we talked about, they now have the Cedar Rose wine that you've had for quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been selling that for about, I think, maybe a year and a half. And everyone's very happy with their wine.
Yeah.
Cedar Rose.
Yeah,
and the owners are super nice.
Great?
Have you met them?
I have had them on TV.
So they're so nice.
Yes, they are. Very, very nice people. Yeah.
We have Pete and Jane Galetta coming also. They throw their Christmas party. You know who they are?
I do, absolutely.
Incredible people.
Yeah.
You know, she does so much for the community and also taking care of the birds and everything else. And Peter's awesome as well.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he's
absolutely.
on the board at the Aspira.
Yes, he is. Yeah, and he donated a beautiful glass sculpture or something there. Boy, I tell you what, these people, thank you, Sherry. You're wonderful. The Taste of Italy, she told me where it is. I know where it is.
Oh, good.
It's on Main Road near 55. I actually have been in there, but it's been years ago. I'll have to go in now that you tell me how great it is. And that's close, too. It's not far.
Yeah,
It's right,
it is.
right up Wheaton Avenue, Main Road. My good friend John McCormick is watching. John, I hope your back's getting better, and wish you and Jane a very happy Thanksgiving, and your family as well. But we get a lot of people commenting, so thank you for bringing these people on this show.
Well, I didn't bring them on. You did.
Nah, they're
here for you.
No, I think they're for you. But it's great to have you here. And again, Pete and Jane Galetta, very good donators, help the community give back. And Megan Wren's a sweetheart, and Jesse, they just give and help. And boy, it's really neat when you think about the uniqueness of Fortescue. Really
where
is.
do you see that?
Yeah, I mean,
where do you see people that actually still care?
Yeah.
Don't want anything for it.
Yeah,
they just they want to help,
want to give back.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, even like we're having a New Year's Eve party and dinner. Which I didn't mention that.
No.
So we had one last year. It was incredibly successful. And Jody Everett, she's going to be the DJ. And like when we went to pay her, she's like, no. She's like, just give me a gift certificate or something.
That's great.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah. That's neat.
People are just, it's amazing.
What's the maximum number of people you can have?
I think 137 at one time.
Right.
Seating.
Yeah.
But we never do that. We always make it around 65, 70.
Yeah,
tops,
no, I understand, but I was thinking for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, cramped.
That's true, too.
You know?
Yeah.
But our New Year's Eve party was a lot of fun last year. A lot of bad dancing.
Well, I could fit in there because I have two left feet.
A lot of really
I
bad
can't
dancing. Dancing in shows and stuff. I didn't know how good I was until I saw people dance there.
My friend John responded to Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, John. And thank you, Sherry, for letting me know where the Taste of Italy is. So I'm learning things from you and from our viewers.
The viewers are what it's all about, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I have some friends that have bought places in Fortescue since I moved here. I have 7 people that have followed me here,
nice.
which is awesome. I'm going to wind up
Syboll
growing
family.
old.
You'll be the mayor of Fortescue.
I'm good. I'm very, very happy with where I'm at. But I'm going to grow old with my friends that have followed us here. So it's a really great. That's a great place to raise kids, to just be around. Everybody seems to really love each other there.
Well, I have to tell you, for a brief period of time, I was speech therapist in the school about 11 years ago in Dow Township School, and had the bus from Fortescue and, of course, Newport and Dividing Creek and all that. The nicest kids you'd want to meet, nice people, parents.
Respectful.
Exactly.
Incredibly respectful.
Very much were. There was really no discipline problems that I could see, and the teachers were really good, and it was staff and all that stuff. So it's a great place. So if you think about, well, I don't know if I want to live in Fortescue, what about the kids? The kids are going to be the luckiest kids because they're going to love their school, and that's important too for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
If they're coming with a family, and you'll have the beach, you'll have Hotel Charlesworth, you'll have all the other places that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a great place to invest in, honestly.
It sure is,
For multiple reasons. For that reason, but also property value. And
because of the sewer line.
And there's people that have lived there. There's many generations down there. The Millers, Carol Miller, is amazing. She was at the Charlesworth for many, many years. And, there's there's roots there, and that's a really nice thing. There's
Yes.
accountability.
Yeah, there is.
I think that's so important,
Yeah.
having accountability
Yeah.
for you know your neighbors,
Yep.
and you're accountable for your
Yeah.
actions. So
You know what I did for Fortescue when I was a young kid?
Oh.
I put cable TV in.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that the
Yeah.
last time. Yeah,
19
thank you. By the way.
1980 and 81.
It's just starting to get good, by the way.
Well, don't blame
It
me.
took a
It was
long
okay.
time, but
Yeah.
I'm finally
Well,
getting a service.
That's good. And hopefully,
You know, it's funny because they have the 5G on these phones. I had 4G
Yeah,
on the AT&T,
right, yeah.
and I got the 5G, and now the phone lags down there.
not a shame.
Yeah,
That's the
it
one
makes
thing.
no sense to
Friends
me.
that are down
I
there
just-
when they try to call me, I can't get the call.
Well,
Some
it's
of the
probably a
times.
good thing sometimes too. If you owe them money, it's, you know.
Well, that's a good point. Yes, but I don't as well. But we've got a couple of minutes left. You want to show everybody what you brought for me? And
Oh
you?
yeah, absolutely. Well, it's for you because I'm diabetic now. You didn't
I'm
know
sorry
that.
to hear that.
It's not because of our food. Just so you
No,
know,
no,
it has nothing to
food
do with
is
that.
fabulous. Oh my
This
God!
is
Look how beautiful this is, folks.
That is,
Is that unbelievable?
my chef Julian is
George is
probably
gonna put
amazed that I haven't broken it in 45 million spots.
Leave it there because he's going to put. Are you going to put a picture, George, up?
Oh, I don't know. Here, that's
There
it
you
for
are. Yeah,
Oops.
bring it
Okay,
back to you.
we
There you go.
Where are we? I mean, I don't know what I'm doing over here. This is,
That's good. There
okay,
you go.
there we go. That's the
beautiful?
homemade key lime
Red,
pie.
white, and blue. That's my favorite pie in the world.
And then we have the mud pie, which is a chocolate mousse with Oreo crust, homemade whipped cream, and dark chocolate drips.
Oh my God, that
It's,
looks good too.
pretty amazing.
Wow.
How is that see-through in the picture? That's interesting.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
There's the
Ooh,
book.
lies. Okay, cool.
Oh, I know. It's the
All
green
right, so
and
I'm
the
giving
green's
you
green.
some forks and spoons so you can go into a sugar coma. Even though Julian is really conscious about the sugar levels, you'll see. The
Okay.
taste, it's not overly sugared. It's he uses the bare minimum, but still has that delicious sweet taste to it. Yeah, he's a genius when it comes to food, honestly.
My God, that is
Yeah,
fabulous.
that's really good, isn't it?
Oh man.
And then, if you want, I can pour this. This is the raspberry, the berry compote, which is different berries. There we go. Just a little bit of that on there.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Geez, folks, I invite Syboll back every week, but he says no. I don't want to
no,
come
I
every
can't
week.
afford to keep giving you food like
Yeah,
this.
that's
Jesus, I'll
true.
be out of business. And then just if you want
my
to
goodness.
try this. This is the. Oh my God, it's so good. But I'll put me to sleep if I have that.
Tell you honestly, ladies and gentlemen, you got to try the Hotel Fortescue. I'm telling you what, it is fabulous.
Isn't that-
Oh,
that's
my God.
fantastic. It really is.
It really is. I'm not just saying that.
And I'm not just saying it
No,
because I own the
it's
place.
phenomenal.
It is.
It
It's
is.
the best desserts
Yeah.
I've ever
I-
had.
me
for
too.
real. I mean,
They're
one time in
fantastic.
Paris, I had one that would compare to that. But this is his
Wow.
desserts are incredible.
Julian,
Julian Grady, yeah.
Grady?
Yep, he grew up in Harleysville, Pennsylvania.
God bless you, Julian. We're
Yeah.
glad we're
and
here.
like I
in
say, he
Fortescue.
cares. Really cares about
Oh, my
the
God.
food and what's
Yeah,
in
well-
it. And in fact, one time Julian came out of the. He doesn't really come out of the back because he cooks every meal. But one time we were in the old restaurant. He came out and everyone in the room started clapping for him.
He deserves it.
And he does not like that
Doesn't,
at all.
no.
Absolutely not. He just wants to make people happy. He doesn't want any praise for it. And he never came out the back ever again after that. But I try to ensure him that they were clapping
Can
for
I
me.
meet him sometime?
They were clapping for me. They
I
were
go in
not
the
clapping for him.
That's true.
So I tried
Everyone
telling
loves
him,
you.
but he didn't believe me. I guess because he knows me, he didn't believe me. Yeah, you can.
I'd love
well,
that.
you're going to meet him on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be there Thanksgiving, so you could go introduce me
Yep,
to him. That
I'll
would be
come out
wonderful.
and meet you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed
Thank
having you.
you.
And
And remember,
thank
I
you
love
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
We all love you because you're the best with the best restaurant. Julian, thank you
And
for this
Amy,
fabulous food. And Amy,
Yeah.
you're a sweetheart. Amy was my first server I ever had at your other place. And I got to meet her there. She's a sweetie as well. But that comes from the family.
Thank
right?
you.
Your mom.
And
I
thank you
love
all
that
for
your mom.
coming to the Charlesworth and helping us out. I appreciate it.
Take care, folks. Have a nice night. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.